What if I told you, you don't need motivation to change your life? You don't need to feel inspired. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. And you definitely don't need to become a completely different person. Because I didn't. I was lazy. I overthought everything. I procrastinated so much that even my dreams started to feel fake. But somehow, I still became a YouTuber. And not because I was disciplined, not because I was talented, but because I finally understood something most people don't. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. This is the story of how I went from a lazy dreamer to finally taking control of my life. My life as a lazy dreamer. I used to have big dreams, like really big ones. I wanted to build something online. I wanted freedom. I wanted to make money doing something creative. And YouTube? That was always in the back of my mind. But here's the truth. I never actually started. Instead, I did what most people do. I watched endless how to start YouTube videos. I planned video ideas, but never recorded. I told myself, I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow never came. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and slowly that excitement turned into guilt. Trapped in the cycle of perfectionism. Here's the trap that kept me stuck. Perfectionism. I told myself, my first video has to be perfect. I need better ideas. I need better editing skills. I need better equipment. But the truth, that wasn't perfectionism. That was fear disguised as productivity. Because thinking feels safe, planning feels productive, but neither actually moves your life forward. So I stayed stuck in this loop. Think, plan, doubt, delay, repeat. And every time I didn't start, my confidence dropped a little more. Discovering faceless YouTube channels. Then, one day, I discovered something that changed everything. Faceless YouTube channels. No camera, no showing your face, no need to be confident on screen. Just ideas, storytelling, and creativity. And suddenly, something clicked. Maybe I don't need to be perfect. I just need to start. But even then, I didn't start immediately because another question came up. How do I actually make videos like this? Why I chose stick figure animation. That's when I made a decision that felt almost too simple. Stick figure animation. No complex graphics, no expensive software, no advanced skills. Just simple drawings and a message. At first, it felt stupid. I thought, who's going to watch stick figures? But then I realized something powerful. People don't care about perfection. People care about clarity. If your message is strong, your visuals don't need to be complicated. So instead of waiting to become good enough, I gave myself permission to be bad. And that changed everything. Practice over perfection, my turning point. My first video wasn't good. The animation was basic, the timing was off, the storytelling was okay at best, but I uploaded it anyway. And that moment, that one simple action, broke months of procrastination because I realized something. The hardest part isn't improving. The hardest part is starting. After that first video, everything became easier. Not easy, but easier. I stopped asking, is this perfect? And started asking, is this done? And that shift is what moved me forward. How I beat procrastination with simple habits. Now here's where everything really changed. Because motivation didn't suddenly appear. I didn't wake up feeling productive every day. Instead, I built simple habits that made procrastination harder. Here's what worked for me. 1. The 5-minute rule. I told myself, I'll just work for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no expectations. And almost every time, those 5 minutes turned into 30 or even an hour, because starting removes resistance. 2. Lowering the standard. Instead of aiming for perfect, I aimed for finished. Bad videos? Fine. Simple ideas? Fine. Because progress beats perfection every time. 3. Removing friction. I made everything easier to start. Simple tools, simple workflow, no overthinking setup. Because the harder something feels to start, the more likely you are to avoid it. 4. Consistency over intensity. I stopped trying to do everything in one day. Instead, I focused on small daily progress. Even 1% improvement every day adds up faster than you think. 5. Identity shift. This one changed everything. I stopped saying, I want to start a YouTube channel, and started saying, I am a YouTuber. Because your actions follow your identity. Lessons that finally helped me start. Looking back, here are the biggest lessons I learned. 1. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. Motivation comes after action. 2. Your first version will always be bad, and that's okay. You can't improve something that doesn't exist. 3. Overthinking is just fear in disguise. Clarity comes from doing, not thinking. 4. Simple beats perfect. Complexity kills consistency. 5. Action builds confidence, not the other way around. Take the leap today. You're ready. If you're watching this video right now and you've been waiting to start something, this is your sign. You don't need better ideas, better skills, more motivation. You just need to begin. Start small, start messy, start today. Because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. And the moment you start, everything changes. Final thoughts and summary. I didn't become productive overnight. I didn't suddenly become disciplined. I just stopped waiting. And that's the difference between people who dream and people who actually build something. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. Because once you do, momentum will carry you forward. If this video helped you even a little, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And comment below, what's one thing you've been procrastinating on? Because today might be the day you finally start.